You know, normally I wouldn't talk bad about people if they had left me alone. But considering this, that even after all of the shit, you still think that you have a hold over me, or that people think that you're entitled to my presence or my company, you've proven you were never loyal of it. You were never worthy of it. And I wouldn't resort to this type of conversation or this type of communicating, but considering all of the shit I've been through with you my entire life, Mom, I'm gonna take my time destroying this bitch. For real. Because, let's be honest here. The only person you ever cared about when it came about me was who you could turn me into. Your money bag, your cash grab machine, your sense of early retirement. And when I didn't meet those requirements, you downplayed me. Simply because I was no longer worthy of being your son. Simply because I willfully refused to give you that which you've never given me. See, my focus was never on the material aspect, as you were, your money grubbing fucking cunt. But, you know, it was always your prerogative. And any other woman who would give me any sort of love and affection was immediately deemed an enemy to you. So, even after this is how toxic this bitch is, right? She called me one day 8 times repeatedly while I was working out at the gym. And as soon as I told her, if I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. But don't demand I come talk to you. Because at that time, I swallowed enough shit from you. And this is just one of many other examples, all right? She tried to get a hold over me simply because I was owed something to her in her whatever fucked up mind state she was in. But this is how toxic this bitch was. She was like, ja, jij bent een hufter. So me not giving you your valued attention enables you to call me a bastard? While you are living with a bastard who was beating and still cheating on you. But I'm the bastard? And this is also the reason why I never defend women. It's because I stuck up for my mom, a bitch like that, for 13 years. All right? And 13 years after the fact, and many disturbing factors and events later, she had the audacity to say that I was at fault for her sticking around a bad marriage. This in a conversation while she was trying to lecture me about accountability and taking responsibility, while simultaneously blaming her only son for the fact that she didn't have the balls to leave a bad relationship when it was time to pack up and move shit on her own. And perhaps get a fucking job, alright? So you could sustain your fucking self. But no. No. You chose death over life. And by that, your fate was sealed. And by the time you uttered those fucking words, I was done. Whatever was left of the image I had of Nihaila Pieter as my mother died that fucking day. And even after that, me getting an operation for my legs enabled that cunt whore to say, you don't need it. Quit being dramatic. You can live with those for the rest of your lives. That pretty much set the record straight. That, all right, showing zero compassion or sympathy after I said I was dead and done with the entire fam. She tried to send me a very long email about her so-called medical condition, which everyone knew about for years, and it's all a very simple solution added. Quit drinking. Quit eating bad fucking food and go to the fucking gym, you lazy fucking whore. But hey, I digress. But you know what really set me over the edge? You know what really was laughable after that? And trust me, this is just a short list I'm naming you for some of the fucked up shit this woman has done. But on October of last year, she tried sending me money. Here's for all your pain and suffering, 272 euros and 68 cents. That's what my life was worth to her. After a bunch of toxic shit. A bunch of shit. That's what I was worth to her. But you think after that knowledge, I still come crawling back to a weak, pathetic, selfish, money-hungry, grubbing whore of a woman like you? Oh, hilarious. And trust me, that's why I will never talk to that weird piece of garbage ever again. Because what had to be said had been said. And I told you this was coming. I told you. It may not happen a month from now. It may not even happen next week. But I told you this was coming. And all you had to do after the first time I've said and uttered those words was leave me alone. You tried to destroy my peace. You tried to disturb my happiness time and time again. Like I said, this is the first of many, and I'll take my time destroying this bitch. And everyone who cares about you. Everyone, because I know you ain't got that many left. With your toxic behavior, like I said, you are just like your sister. I told you this many years ago. You tried to convince yourself that you were different from the rest. You tried drinking yourself to death, gambling yourself completely silly because you have no life to begin with. I'm not sorry. Not one fucking bit. But this is the first of many videos to come, and I'll take my time destroying you, like you took your time to mold me into whatever it is you wanted me to be. Goodbye, cunt.